Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Whirlwinds, session 7 of season 2. It has been a while. They're the last group to return from the break. Um, yeah, no words there. They're fine. They all ate well. But a couple of announcements before we begin, as usual. We have our Patreon, patreon.com/world of null. And you know what? I'm gonna abuse my power once more. And Zach, you want to tell them some of the things we're working on right now?
Uh, yes, currently in the most recent pipeline, we do have, recently released was the Corsair Rogue, which you may have heard about, uh, which allows you a nifty list of features that you can use to sneakily rogue your way into being the pirate of your dreams. And next up, one of my homebrew classes I have retrofitted into a fighter subclass, the Marauder. It allows you to take your fighter and build it the path you wish to take with your bounty arm, a customizable weapon that you can fit to your needs and become the bringer of law. Inspired by old Western cowboy themes, I think you'll enjoy it.
A little bit of Gunbreaker in there. Final Fantasy 14 as well. And then we're also going to be porting at some point, because it's an easy port, the Path of the Dragon Barbarian, which you may have seen in the level 21 shots. I don't know if I actually streamed those. No, I did. I did stream that. The level 21 shot with the Heroes of the Moonflower. It is a subclass that we have created for the World of Null. And you might be seeing it real soon in one of Zach's games. Wink. But we're hoping to get that out as well because it's already been completed. It just needs like a touch up and then it's good to go. And then somewhere down the line, Zach is also working on a baby of his own, the Hexforged Sorcerer. So keep an eye out for that. We're going to go ahead and move over. Kiwi is not here tonight. Kiwi is not feeling good and doctor stuff. We get that. And then Kat is inbound. If not, this will be a shorter session then because there's some stuff that Kat needs to be here for. But let's go ahead and say hi to everyone. Hi, gamers. Been a while.
I no longer have my cheeseburger. I am sad.
You ate it, you dingus. It's gonna be
It's
gone.
it's gone.
Yeah, what did you think was gonna happen?
But not forgotten.
It
No,
is.
never
It's kind of
forgotten.
forgettable. Alrighty. That time. We get the DM page for the campaign up. Which, by the way, we're at like almost max storage capacity. We're just teetering on the edge now, and it scares me.
I'm
Uh,
gonna have to go clean out
I
my
know I've been cleaning mine bit by
assets too.
bit. Because it carries over for every campaign, the things you upload, and I'm like, I don't like this.
Mm-hmm.
I hate this.
Time to create another account.
No, there's no reason to.
I'm joking.
But yeah, let's see. Lord Helmet, hey, what happened last time, buddy?
Uh, we fought the big robot that was possessed by the ghost of Lord Helmet's past life, Blade 2. Defeated it. Um, Passing the rite of passage. So now Lord Helmet, with the materials from that machine, can build his new armor and his helmet. Um, he got to go to the little pocket dimension where he was born, and had a conversation with the Wild Mother, and received a new legendary type sword. Ooh. Uh, but everyone was pretty stinky after all that, so they decided to go to the bathhouses, take a nice long bath. There was some light conversation, just some loosey goosey stuff, and yeah, that was the end of it.
No, you got stabbed.
Also, Saya's the child of Vecna.
Oh yeah, that kind of happened.
Yeah, I think I remember something like that.
I forgot about that. Tristis Legend Lord Seiya finding out his incredibly in-depth lore and secrets about him, and found out that he is indeed uh marked by Vecna, but also was given life by Vecna. Having died when he was born, Vecna gave him a piece of his own soul to kind of power him up.
He's like Harry Potter.
Shut up.
Oh no. Ugh.
But as you returned, Lord Helmet, you were pounced upon and stabbed by one Lady Navarra, who is a hunter, and is kind of seeing you as mid. I will be right back. I gotta use the restroom real fast, and let's hope Ket gets here soon.
Feeling is mutual.
Stop stalling.
Hey, Flinton, where you come from, is it normal for people to like attack you straight off when they meet?
Depends on if they want something from you.
I mean, it's normal in my family.
I mean, aren't we all looking for something though?
I mean, things you need to live: water, food.
Oh, we're like low on the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. I got it.
Yeah, I know. Desert life is not for everyone. You get a lot of people who think they can go in and think it's just a bunch of sand. It won't be that bad, and then they run out of resources about halfway when they should have. And then they see, a group of people and think that we're easy targets, and they're like, no need to talk it through like a bunch of civilized people, and well, they may sort them out.
That sounds like a hard life.
I mean, I try not to kill anyone. I just, I try to sit him down and afterwards and, to say, hey, could have been avoided. Talked, Yeah, no, I didn't get this old without having to fight my way out of things. They could have been conversations.
Wait, you're old? How old are you?
You shouldn't ask your elders how old they are.
Oh, sorry, sir. Sorry.
You'll learn yet.
Talking about
I'm
Buffy.
I know spring hair.
What?
I mean, I got white hair. Does that make me old?
Yeah.
I mean, no. I don't know I don't know the science behind why people's hair is the color that it is. Just I mean, I've known people like with like white fur. Doesn't mean they're old. Just means they probably should have got more sun.
But yes, continuing
Joke.
from where we left off, Navarra just goes back over here and just keeps an eye on you. And Shulf and your dad Loud just look at her and just nod, and Shulf will look at her especially. Welcome back, Navarra. How was your hunt? It was fine. So this is Lord Helmet, then. Stronger than I expected. That blow would take out people quite instantly. Any news? Yes, right now, the council is speaking with two guests that have just arrived. The ones that were mentioned before, I suppose. The royal from Draconia and the new lord in Vanheim. Shelf looks at each of you as well. Perhaps we should investigate. Probably wouldn't hurt. Back in is a little far behind, and Hope's just like, oh, I'm tired. Let's see. Let's cut.
What time is it? Is it the evening?
It's evening.
Yeah. Okay.
Like dark or sunset?
Dusk.
Maybe I can say hi to Duke tomorrow.
Probably for the best, boy. He's probably sleeping.
Yeah. That's what I remember about him. He always liked to sleep.
Yeah, wouldn't hurt to take a peek, see what's going on there. Wong will just be like, oh, then I should probably go there myself. Given that I heard we were having guests, but I didn't know how in depth that was. You're all welcome to come with me. Might be good to figure out who we're dealing with.
Wait, did you undergo mitosis? Hold on.
Shh. I might have accidentally had to.
Everyone stay back. He's a doppelganger.
Hush. But yes.
I was wondering why he was so tiny.
Because I had moved these tokens from a different layer.
He hasn't
Yeah.
been watered in over a month.
Ah!
Ah.
He's shriveled.
What is in this room? Is it just like a...
This is a meeting hall and like a few other chambers, private chambers for other individuals, a part of the council or otherwise.
Okay, so I can't explore around the chambers.
Not really.
Okay.
But Wong is starting to leave, and Lord, your parents start leaving as well, and kind of, indicate maybe it would be best to go and see what the hubbub is about.
What's Slate doing?
Slate's interested, like, because he was with you guys for the bath and stuff. He was a little behind y'all, but he came back in. I was dealing with business. Apologies with some of your friends.
Business here?
No, elsewhere.
Good. Just gonna give him a look as he leaves.
Why are you looking at me like that? Like you haven't seen a wizard before. You're going the wrong way.
What do you mean I'm going the wrong way?
It's not the way to the meeting, the council
Yeah,
chambers.
this is actually the way to the bathroom I have to go, actually, so...
Uh-huh.
Don't tell me... Yeah.
But you guys do have the benefits of a short rest, so you're back to...
Well, okay. As is just gonna pick up locks and just go, I have a feeling it's gonna be bullshit.
Most likely. So after Lord Helmet uses the lavatory, you guys make your way to the throne room.
Toasty.
Oh yeah, as usual.
Throne room's a sauna. The council's trying to look all cool, but they're all just sweating.
Nah.
It's just
They just have, like,
smells bad.
6 fans plugged into the
Smells
corner.
like swamp ass in here.
Yeah.
I hate that. Hey, there's Cat! Yippee! The goats are all here! Because Cat wasn't here at first, now you all get a point of inspiration.
Hooray.
I was holding off.
I should
Welcome,
be late
Cat.
more often.
How dare you?
No, Cat's that gorilla from fucking Tarzan. The party has arrived. But yes, we picked up Cat because it has been a month for you guys. You guys had done your bath post trial, and Lord Helmet had gotten his upgrades in the recipes to make his armor, his boots, and his not boots, just the armor, the helmet, and you got your sword. And then you came back, he was attacked by his fiancee, Navara. But now, there's a bit of commotion. And, like, you see people starting to kick up, and there are more people going into this chamber to view the meeting itself. Because a royal from Draconia and a new lord of Vanheim have arrived for their meeting with the people of Icor. In here, think of it like I've also gone rule wise. I'm like, think of this aesthetically like those stupid little meeting pods in Star Wars that floated around.
You mean the really cool, awesome looking ones?
Sure. But it's a commotion, and all these other individuals trying to look. Pretend there are more people here on the platform with you that's floating. And Wong will slowly be making his way over, but he pauses for a moment before continuing up. You're still having a hard time seeing the individuals. But, and then
Why
the
is Clinton in the
commotion,
fire?
because he likes to feel toasty. Clinton's not in the fire. He's
Well.
right there with you.
Oh, I guess.
Glitch.
Yeah, he was like in the middle of the lava.
No.
Oh,
But
okay.
you see Dristan lean forward and just tap his like cane, which is like what he would like his kind of gavel. All right, silence. Once more, we will settle the council and this meeting. And once more, may you introduce yourselves, gentlemen. First individual you see, as Dristan says, new Lord of Vanheim, introduce yourself to our people, so that you may be known. You see a pale-skinned man, wearing robe-like vestments, rolled up sleeves with arms that are heavily marked in tattoos, long gray hair, a set of scars on his face, and an eye patch over his right eye. You see Lord Crow, your owner, sir. I am the new Lord of Vanheim, and I am now one of its primary ruling faculty after the sad death of my wife, Lady Esther. And I am now in charge of her industry, as it were. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it. I am here on a multitude of business. But I would like to discuss how we can coexist and perhaps unite the trade of Vanheim with the setback of Icor. And Dristan nods. And it's a pleasure to meet you all as well. And you see a tall black dragonborn with a
Is it
partially
Harry?
metallic tail, a long black coat over his shoulders, wearing a fine black and white suit. His hair in cord, like the cord-like hair that goes from the back of his head, these piercing green eyes, and a right metallic arm, and a metallic jaw. I hail from the ruins of Draconia as one of its last royals. Dayburn. Altherio Dayburn. And you see a shimmer around the arcane practitioners, which see a shimmer around Mercurios.
Can I
As
arcana
you-
that?
Yes.
Do we recognize him as Mercurius?
Absolutely.
Hey, that guy's a terrorist.
Oh my god.
Arcana. He is under a veil of fateless magic,
No.
preventing and likely this similar magic that has affected your sister group Royal Flush in being framed for murder by the entirety of the continent. This seems to be hiding his visage and presenting him as someone else.
Yeah, Saya's gonna just kind of walk up. Oh, Clinton was. Well, how did Clinton get there?
You're having a hard time with the crowds, and Lord Helmet, you see your dad pause. Wait a second. That arm. And see behind that veil. That arm. Shelf, do you see it? Yeah. That's the guy that blew up our house. It's the guy who tried to kill us.
I'd like to jump over the lava.
You may attempt to do so.
Yeah, Saya's just gonna kind of
There are
get ready
there
to
are
say.
a decent amount of people, because like I said, there are more people here than you expect, kind of crowded and trying to get a view of the nobility that has presented themselves.
Saya's gonna
What kind of a check you looking for there, boss?
Dexterity check.
Not athletics to jump?
That's athletics, isn't it? Or is athletics
Dexterity-
strength?
Athletics is strength.
Saya's gonna get ready to kind of say. They.
Go ahead and roll with disadvantage, though,
No
because there are a
recognize.
decent amount of people.
What am I stage shy?
No, there's people in front of you, like bodies, like individuals.
Oh.
This is a crowded
me.
area.
Excuse
23?
me, sorry, excuse me.
Yeah, you kind of pop up here, and you see that there is a ward shimmer, but you kind of just try and push through it.
Is it stopping me?
Not yet.
I jump through it.
All right, and as you do,
think the
there's a loud
terrorists-
blaring sound. And Dristan looks down at you. Lord, please seat yourself right now. We
Shut
are in the
the fuck
middle
up.
of business.
I'm gonna keep. I'm going to attack Mercurius. I'm not here to talk.
I have dimension door prepared.
If you would like to put me as close as I can get.
Oh, that's as close as you're gonna get.
Cool. Can I Misty Step?
I need you. Hold on.
You son of a bitch.
This was the test, and so far I don't like the results I'm seeing, guys.
You still haven't said his name yet, Mercurios.
Can I how far does catapult go?
Not
60
too
feet?
far.
It's a 90-foot line, I think.
Yeah, 90-foot line. But one second.
Saya slowly starts moving back from the crowd. Like,
Yeah, you got space.
You're kind of
he's
cloistered
getting
in.
ready to start leaving.
I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw, Lord Helmet.
What? Alright. What is that? Okay. I'm gonna spend an inspiration point on this. Might as well.
Okay.
Boom.
Insufficient.
21 is insufficient. Well,
You feel your muscle seize in your mouth kind of clench, and
wait, hold on.
looking back,
Do I
Oh,
have- I don't
just
think I have anything.
just
Yeah.
moving his head a bit, you see Prox Donners look at you, and in your head you hear, "Oh no, no need to do anything too reckless. We'll I'll be talking with you later. This is our business. We are not to attack you. The treaty is in place. But if you attack us, we will kill everyone in this room.
Can I telepathically respond back to him?
Nope. Delilah, you were trying to do something? And I will say all of you heard this voice from Krogs. Especially you, Delilah, as like I said, he turns the head slightly and looks at you in particular. He's keeping his word that there is no attacks to you. However, you attack him and Mercurios, bad things might happen because they are doing something clearly, and if you interfere with it, bad things could happen to others who are not involved in your strife.
How much do I care about the general public
Well,
over my own agenda?
well, remember, Croc said he is in a truce with you to speak, on neutral terms. This is sooner than you expected, but if he is here, it means he is wanting to have that, what do you call it? The diplomacy meeting.
Didn't I tell him to fuck off?
No, you agreed to meet with him because he agreed he would stop sending assassins after you, or that your group would be attacked by the Harbingers until you had this discussion. Because he promised a way for you to get your fate back as well.
I could have sworn I told him to fuck off.
No, you agreed. Because there was no assassins or Harbingers attacking you. And, you feel your muscles unseize, Lord. And, Prox will walk up to you slowly. Oh, my apologies, sir, but I will be more than happy to meet with you all after the meeting. I'm sure you are a big fan of, our work. He just smiles.
Am I unfrozen?
Yeah, you're unfrozen.
I put my hand in his face, like full, like Andre the Giant face palm, push him away. I'm attacking Mercurios.
Okay,
I would like to rage first, if I may.
sure.
All right.
Say was walking away.
Reckless attack, frost rune axe. Let's start this party. Savage attack
7.
as well. Or actually, I didn't call it. No savage attack is fine. You come to my home? You blow up my house? How many times am I gonna have to teach you this lesson?
Right. As you swing the axe at him, you see the amulet on his person look at you and bounce all that damage back onto you.
It's right as an item.
And I don't get resistance to that, right?
Nope, you take the full damage. And you're pushed back. And then he snaps his finger, and you watch everything around you all begin to freeze.
Is this a time stop?
This is indeed a time stop.
Can I use one of my two?
Not in the middle of this time stop.
All right. There's no initiative, so I'm not sure. So, okay.
You've been warned.
And so have you.
Correct. We're not here to fight. The treaty is in effect, which you, looks at Progs, you just broke that. But I'm a generous man. Get back to where you were. Let us continue our business, and afterwards we'll discuss things. You watch as Croc snaps his fingers, and all of the individuals in the room they fall down. Or we won't return them back. And you look back and you see the lifeless body of your parents. You're frozen in time. Lord Helmet's the only one not affected.
Oh, God. I need to get Dimension Door.
This isn't about pride, boy. This is business. And it ain't Harbinger business. Make your decision or they all die.
Weak little men like you have always hidden behind the lives of the innocent. When you get what's yours, I'll make sure you get it tenfold.
I look forward to that. Now go behave. You have your part to play in all this. Same with me. Same with him. Except Crocs.
You're the one who gets to decide that, no one else.
Just turns around and walks forward.
I Baldur's Gate jump back.
And you see Crocs snap his finger and return. The fate of their own existence is back to all these. And time resumes. Tristis, Flinton, Hope, Lord Helmet, Saya, you all get nosebleeds.
Saya's just gonna look back and go, I should probably keep leaving.
Your parents are up. I thank you for your time. We do as well. It has been a trip. But we come here in accordance to establish a connection. We can give you soldiers. Good people, good trade. All you need to do is sign me onto your council. We can bring prosperity to Icor. Make them, this place, the independent continent it needs to be. War is coming. And you're gonna need all the help you can get to make sure it doesn't arrive on your doorstep. After all, you never know what threats from within could seek to usurp your seats, after all. And I'm sure there's been attempts. I offer security. Crocs. And I offer way for us to make coin together. Proper vestments and gear for all of you. I'd like to discuss these more behind closed doors, should you have the chance. But for now, I bring you a tithe of 6 million gold. And then there's gasps throughout the room. Spread it amongst your people where you need to. Fortify your city and defenses. This is the finest in Icor. There is no other like it. It is a gem. For a multitude of reasons. Should the Harbingers or the Socrathian government come knocking on your door, even the Cratians, be able to well fortify and protect yourselves with this asset. Many thanks, travelers. You are free to stay here for as long as you see fit, and we will go over negotiations within the week. Meeting adjourned. We have much to think about. Very well, thank you. Eventually making their way and loosely meeting you Cause say you kind of lurk and then you pass them, and Mercurius just looks at you. Say, "Hey there, kid. Try not to be like your friend and be on your best behavior. We're not here to fight. No one needs to die."
Say will look at Mercurius and we'll just go, I pick fights I can win. So when I fight you, it'll be the time you die.
Very good. Very good, kid. By the way, your brother is Fryven.
Just deadpanned expression.
Oh, I'll be honest with you, we haven't seen him in weeks. Only heard of his exploits. To our esteemed friends, Whirlwinds. We'll be in the next chamber. I believe you have a meeting, Lady Delilah, with the Lord of Hierona here. I'm here to make sure that meeting goes swimmingly. Fuck out.
I'm sensing history.
Yeah, Delilah, do you know that one guy?
Funny story. You know the guy with the eye patch? The one that, the long hair. Anyways, he, he found out my true name, and then he kind of brainwashed me and ordered me to kidnap Faye so he could chop him up for his experiment to create a perfect being. He also stole my fate, and he made my mom go into hiding and killed a bunch of people. I'm sure he's done other stuff. Why you ask?
What was that? His twin brother?
No, that was him.
Because Delilah, you
Oh,
do know that he
shit.
did marry Esther, and like shortly after she was falsely assassinated.
Yeah, but that's Baldric's business. That's not her business.
That it well, I mean, it's part of your business because it's him, and now he is in charge of her fortune
Oh,
and
yeah.
all her assets over here, and now he's become a prominent lord in Vanheim, and is now in their political field. So there's like a few things there. Just
Faked his wife's death. Maybe. Probably.
maybe, who's to say?
Who's to say?
But your parents, Lord Helmet, they are perturbed. It's definitely the guy that blew up our house. Tried to kill us. Didn't see his face. He was wearing a cloak. That arm, I recognize that. He's a fucking cannon in it to blow our house up.
Hey,
Ears.
can we have like a code word, and like, if I don't come out of that room the same person I went in, and you'll know something's wrong.
Oh, you're all going in.
Oh, okay.
Bananarama.
Bananarama, got it.
Tristis will not hear a word that either of them say and will not be in that room with them.
Tunnel vision.
Yeah, Sam's gonna look at Tristis and just go, are you plotting something?
No. There's no point in doing anything right now. He's nigh immortal. I have 6 points of exhaustion.
That's right.
And quite frankly, there is nothing I can do. Nothing any of us can do will change anything right now. But at the very least, I don't have to tinge my ears with whatever sickening offers that they have to have. So please, go on ahead, but I won't be joining you.
6
Don't
points of
forget,
what?
Tristis.
Yeah,
Panorama.
6 points of exhaustion. Oh,
Hmm.
by the way, now you're all required to be. You could sit outside, but I don't know if you'll want to sit outside after you find out who's outside.
Tristis, do you have like points of hunger too?
No, I ate this morning. No points of hunger, just exhaustion.
Ah. Breakfast is the most important meal.
Ah, deals with the devil then. Slate just muses. Wouldn't be the first time.
One devil,
Why are you still
not the
here?
worst.
Because I am working with you all.
Is he?
Yeah, Seiya's a business partner with him.
Can you do your business like not in my hometown?
Unfortunately not.
I wasn't asking you.
Well, thankfully, the rest of my business is here in your hometown. Because my network does reach here, in fact. And I
When
have
you want it, you can
dealings.
tell us to leave.
Yeah, that's not going to be the case for long.
Delilah just gonna start walking out like, yep, let's leave. I don't want to be here anymore. In fact, let's not go to this meeting. Let's just leave.
Think you
You know,
want
I
to do
would love to
that?
do that, but everyone keeps trying to attack things on site without any proper planning or
I mean, that happens
wherewithal
to
to
us like
look
all the
ahead.
time.
Look, just if someone ends up dead because of it, I'm not gonna stick around.
Fair enough.
Oh no, he's not gonna make us dead. He's gonna brainwash us and force us to murder people in his name. Which may be slightly worse. I think I'd rather be dead at this point. If he starts brainwashing me, can you kill me, Seiya?
But
Seiya will just shrug and go, we'll see.
You're a true friend. Let fist bump you.
you, Delilah, find yourself moving in the right direction. And before long, you do see Crocs and Mercurios. Mercurios is just a distance back watching everything. Clearly here as muscle. And to achieve whatever other goal he seems to have. But he just nods over to the meeting room. Crocs will say, "You needn't worry, we are under a treaty, after all. Though it is tense, since your friend
Is
almost broke it."
Tristis staying outside with Mercurius?
Yes.
With Mercurios?
No, not with Mercurios. I'll stand right over here.
Boy, he's gonna make it your problem now.
Just stand.
I would
just stand,
recommend
talk to Argyle.
I would
He's safe.
recommend, Christus, that you do stay in the room presently. This regards you as well.
Christus,
I-
can you please come in here? Because if you're not here to stop me, I might do something foolish.
I can also give you
Wouldn't be the first
details
time.
on your brother Gaudium and how we can remediate that situation. But we have done
Think
as
about
you promised. As promised, no assassins, no attacks, no subterfuge. We have kept our word, Delilah.
I feel like you're trying to convince me that what you're doing is kind and nice, but you were the one who sent them in the first place, which is bad.
I will explain that in a moment.
And so you being like, oopsies,
And he looks over you.
JK,
Now, Lord
does it
Tristis,
give you points.
will you be joining us or not?
Triss is going to be stubborn on this one. He's going to step out. He doesn't want to hear what he has to say.
That is
Ooh, I might do
unfortunate.
something foolish.
Unfortunate.
Say's gonna look at Slate and go, I need to learn the Dimension Duel spell so I can leave when everything gets bad.
Don't worry, I have contingencies.
Oh, don't use them on them. Please just teleport us away.
Damn.
Contingencies. Nods. But I thank you mostly for coming, Whirlwinds. And to you, Flinton, I do not think we have had the pleasure of meeting, but we are aware of you, acting on behalf of the Lord's Council. I am Lord Crox Eurona. Crox Donners. To the world, I was formerly a wanted individual. But now, to the public, I am Lord Crow Eurona, the grieving widow of Lady Esther Eurona, who I am sure you have realized is not dead. Merely a future part of our planning. And whatever make-scrap story Delilah has told you, not all of it is true. You might claim I wanted to make a perfect being. That was not the case. But indeed I did enlist her into my services, that we may achieve something great. But Delilah, I thank you for arriving. This room is mostly limited on magic. You may find that your items may not work at full percent, but neither can I use my abilities either, except for the ones granted to me by Esther. However, this is under a conditional situation. It is the spell known as Terms. And I could
Notice
teach it.
what?
Known as Terms. Terms. You've never heard of this spell. It allows one to set a domain under specific requirements. If those requirements are broken, then the terms dissipate. Perfect for negotiations. I have already patented the spell for the Socrathian government, and Van Haven nobility is greatly enjoying the use of it. But the terms are that you do not attack. You do, the terms break. Neither can I attack. But also, no one in this room can lie. You lie, the terms immediately shatter. You
I
will
don't
know.
like you.
See,
My back
excellent.
hurts.
There you go. Progress.
I'm tired.
So, let me just get this straight. Did you just deny the atrocities that you committed?
Oh no, I only said you think of it as a certain way, but it is not the case.
I watched you rip wings from fairies and skin silkies.
Correct.
How am I taking this the wrong way?
You think that I was doing it for a selfish reason to become an ultimate being, pawn off and auction Fey parts to the public for their own consumption to be able to further achieve past mortal limits.
But that's what you did.
I despise Fey. Why would I infect others with their atrocities? You just
I
put
mean, the
sand on the
motivations
table.
don't really change the fact that you did what you did.
And I am about to explain that, Lord.
So you're just a serial killer?
No. I have been on a mission. I own divine purpose. You heard my story. Your dreams in your head. My origin. I told you what happened to me. How I was tricked by the courts. How they took from me. How I had to go through their wretched realm of filth and lies. Had to kill and push my way through their tricks to survive. And then I was spurned and turned away. And when I returned, people I had loved were all old, dry. decrepit. I told you this origin, Delilah, because it is not just my origin. Points his finger up right at you. It is yours. I told you what they took from me. They took my child, my daughter, from a humble merchant caravan, tricking her with the promise of dance and song and joy.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Excuse you, DM. Are you trying to infer that Delilah is his child?
Man, it sucks that you really missed that finale of season 1 of Royal Flush. But it worked so perfectly. But he looks at you. I gave them my eye. I gave them years of my life to get you back. And they tricked me with their words. They said they would return you when they saw fit. I fought through the Feywild. I begged Titania to release you from those tricksy creatures, and she said no. That she did not preside or control the limits of her people. And when I returned, your mother was nothing but a shriveled husk. Empty, what she once was. I decided from then on that I would take them down. I absorbed their powers, learned every weakness they had. I did my part. And when I realized what I had found in you, I didn't know it was you. I knew the Fey name they had given you, and I used that to control you. You looked so different. You're tainted. You're hideous. Corrupted.
Whoa, whoa, hey, don't be hurtful.
And you see him just like his hands are on the table. It pains me that I forced you to do things against your will. But in itself, that is another cruel trick they played on me, warping your form beyond my recognition. To control my own daughter, to make her do things. It was justice, yes, to slaughter these Fae, that I could absorb their power, become stronger than them. But you broke free. You implored Verfin to seal me in stone. And he did. But then, I found a like-minded individual. Several. I took this second chance, remade myself. You can do the same, Delilah. I can give you your fate back. It was a mistake to take it from you. Because when I did, that's when I knew. That's when I found out who you were. My divine purpose. You were what I thought for all these years. Fate has a funny way of bringing things back into perspective. I offer you a cure. I shall remove that tainted blood from your body, and I will give you your fate back. All you need do is surrender your Fey blood to me, and I will fix you. You needn't be involved in this war of ash and death. I would not have it. I only want to see you succeed.
I think I need to correct some of your ideas because they are incorrect. I earned this blood. I earned this form. Every single Fae that I pushed into the fire during that long and brutal magical ritual got me one step closer to what I believe is who I was always supposed to be. Fate led me to that dance. I don't regret it. And if I could choose it again, I would. Your only purpose seems to be to insult me and hurt me. What kind of a father does that? When you realized who I was, that's when you should have saved me. That's when you should have returned my fate to me. And instead, now you make this deal again as if you're doing me a favor, when all you're doing is hurting me again. Why do you think I walked away from the caravan in the first place? I was unhappy, and something in that woods offered me what you could never. Absolute chaotic freedom.
Face is very red. He has been silent. He has not interrupted. He is not. But his hands, you see, they turn black at the tips. Sharp nails that just crease into the stone. Heavy breath. Would spurn it. Every. I fought for you. Your mother. She was miserable without you. You would abandon your mortal life for chaos.
I was miserable with you.
You had everything. We were not fortunate yet. But we were going to be. And now, the years after I came back, I built that fortune. I built that power. I kept your mother satisfied, complacent, waiting for your return. And you tell me it was all for naught. I give you a chance to make things right. And you spurn my gift still.
You would destroy me again to fit your image of who you think I'm supposed to be. But
I would fix you!
You have my fate. You know that you're not fixing me. You're changing me for the worse. You already stole my threads, and now you wish to steal my physical form? To be what? To be your little girl again? Do you think we're gonna play house and you get another chance at this? That's not how it works. You've got to know that. Even in your madness, you've got to know that. What's done is done. You can't go back.
He just stands up very slowly, very calmly. And you see from his only intact eye a tear drip, but it is not normal tear, it is black ichor. You see his eyes have like this smoky haze to them, with a dull amber glow.
When he looks into Delilah's eyes, all he sees reflected back is the fire.
Very well then. Seems we are at an impasse regarding that. You want to abandon your life. I cannot stop you.
I don't want to abandon my life. I want to live my life as I choose.
Very
Whatever
well.
fate you have in store for me is not my own. I decide what I do, who I am, where I go.
I will not interfere any longer. When the time is right, I will deal with you. I will kill that wretched hag. I will kill her children. Your sibling, as you call them. And when you are broken, battered, and barely distant, I will deliver upon you the most decadent of end. The treaty is off. I will no longer stop the assassins from finding you or harming you. Steps back. We will continue our business here in Icor for the next few days. Believe it or not, I do have a good intent for this place.
I don't believe a wretched racist that you are would have good intent for anyone.
Walks to the door. Meanwhile...
Can I say something to him real quick?
Oh yeah, sure.
Crow. Is it Crow or Crocs?
Crocs.
Crocs.
Crow.
Crocs.
It's both.
Crow is his alias with the people.
It was originally supposed to be Crow,
and that's
the
why
X was supposed to be
I used it for his Lord persona.
Yeah, so Crocs. Crocs are Donners.
Crocs. Which is greater? Your love for your family or your hatred for your enemies?
Family is always first.
You're
But
not living up to that right now.
I no longer have family. And then he just walks out the door. Meanwhile, Tristis.
Delilah opens her calendar, crosses off Father's Day.
Damn.
Dang. You stand here,
I'll trip.
and you hear the slinking sound. Well, barely recognized you at first. You see Mercurios come up. He's a little bit... And he just leans against the wall. Relax, I'm not here to fight or anything. You've changed.
I would say as Mercurius walks up, he would see that Tristis is in a position that he normally has not displayed to anyone in the Whirlwinds before. He is kneeling in reverence and prayer, head bowed, his hands grasped together, and before Mercurius approached, he was praying twofold. Once to Etro, just in not as in I'm trying to communicate with her, just prayers, wishing for a better fate than any of us had. And in the other, prayers to Aerith, prayers for a untold and swift prayer of destruction to Crocs and Mercurios, as painful and vengeful as the darkest depths could potentially. Again, not trying to contact Aerith, but this is just generalized prayer on two fronts. He'll kind of look up towards Mercurios and he will kind of go back in prayer, not really dignifying him with a response. Tristis knows that in his current state and where they are, there's no point in doing anything with Mercurios.
You changed a lot. Before, you had the eyes of prey. Now, you have the eyes of the predator. I'm impressed with your growth. I can sense dark power. I see it. You're angry, yet you're hopeful. You know, your orc friend thinks he left an impression. He really didn't. I know the name. The man I killed. You know why I don't give him the satisfaction? He hasn't earned it yet. Him and you have the potential to kill me for real. It's a matter of time. But you, there's something more to you. You could take my place. And that scares me.
What place would that be?
As the top, you could easily shift the balance. I see it in you. You could either walk the holy path of light and hope and virtue. You could betray them all. Become this dark prince. And you could watch them fall. But I see the hunger. I see myself. My old self, who wanted more. Knowledge, strength, power. I'd lost everything. The Dayburns were the children of Tiamat. And her children's. The Fell Dragon. And that Sapphire Protector. They're fighting. Destroyed our people. Everything we had. I worked hard to get to where I've pushed past mortality to be here. Hunger is a wild thing, boy. You gotta be careful. You bite off more than you can chew. I scratches at his metallic jaw. It'll break you. When you're broken, you either become worse or you become stronger. You want revenge for what your parents have done. I've seen them around. They're not good. They're bad. You could destroy them, take everything they have. Or you could bring them to justice, expose their wrongdoings. free your brother from his current state. But given that they replaced you with a robot, then put your soul in the robot's body. I have an idea of how you feel about that.
You know, it's funny. When I first learned of it, it scared me. It made me feel like an imposter. But truth be told, I think it was Saya that said it best. I've really never felt more alive. I've come to enjoy this form. Though, the methods by which I gained it, as much as I hate to agree with anything that you say, I do. What I'll do with them, I haven't the slightest. Right now, I'm in that stage you mentioned. I'm broken. I'm broken. And I'm watching as all sorts of things slowly break me further.
Being broken, you learn to. Or, like I said, you become stronger than the broken piece. And he just takes off the jaw, and you just see the mess. You see that he has an artificial, like, he is missing the tongue and the whole bottom part of the jaw, and he has a breathing module that is attached to his, like, throat. And he just clicks it back in. I don't regret any of my decisions. There may have been a path where I could have used my power. But that path is long gone. You still have a chance. And I don't want to see you get dark. In the end, I'd like to fight a scorched earth battle between you and the orc. One of you can. Which one?
I pray that someday we find out.
Yeah, those are the eyes of a hunter, all right. As stated, we won't get in your way. I'm here for Draconia, not the Harbingers. I'm only taking what was promised to me. Rocks you should worry about. Because it just sounds like negotiations failed. And he doesn't want what's good for beast folk. I do. Walks away.
As Mercurius walks away, Tristis, hearing this nomenclature about broken and seeing Mercurius remove his jaw, he recalls tales of a strange form of pottery in Tosiri, kintsugi. And he kind of looks down his arms at all of the lines of circuitry and androids, and he kind of just has a brief moment where he truly sees him as broken and cracking, and he ponders for a moment if these circuits will create something more beautiful from the broken remains, or if they will shatter in the process. And he will return to his prayers.
But yes, back to clicking all these pieces together. The door opens. Mercurius opening it. He looks in. He nods, looking at Lord Helmet specifically. And then he will gesture for Crocs to exit. Well, good evening. We'll be out of your hair in a few days. He closes the door.
What time is it?
What time is it? It is
Yes.
nightfall by now.
8:31.
Shut up, it's 9:31.
It's 9:33 actually. What
Shut
are you
It's
guys
eight.
looking at?
up!
It's
Hey,
8:32.
Hey, it's yeehaw time.
EON time was made up.
Yeah, it's not real.
Made up by cowboys.
Saya's just gonna kind of look around.
And by this point, Tristas, yeah, you enter. See.
Uh,
And that was
Yes.
surprising. Slate just says. And he finishes holding a spell. He was holding a teleport to get you all the fuck out of there if things went bad.
oh, thank you.
If he did
Oh.
that, Lord Helmet would not have gone.
Me neither.
Oh, Saya would have.
I would've
Bye bye.
gone.
Pretty
Bye.
sure you had to be considered an ally for that to work.
Just,
Oh my god, you're so petty.
you guys are so mean to
Yeah.
Slate for what?
I'm not going to dig.
Hold on. Tristis grabs a big scroll and just like unfurls it, and it goes down the hallway.
No,
Is
it
it the list of
doesn't.
grievances?
He
Is it Festivus already?
he drugged you once, and that was it. And then he gave you guys a job.
Yeah, gave.
No, we didn't
No.
ask for.
He told us a job.
Yeah, but you guys got paid really good, and he continues to pay.
I gave that man multiple chances to apologize, and he never did, not once.
You didn't ask
he
him
took you to get his heart.
I literally did. That's a lie.
He took you to get you your heart.
I don't recall. Yeah, he took you to
High,
get your
high
heart
five, Team
surgery.
Petty. Tristis Helmet. That's our ship name, Team Petty.
No, Team Justified.
Yes.
What is? You guys are on some crap.
You guys can't say anything about me bullying Sid now.
Yeah, that is true. We gotta.
I'm allowed to go full bully on Sid now.
Oh
We
no,
can't-
that's fine. That's fine. We'll do retribution for the Sid bullying now. I'm sorry. We're getting off. We're getting off here. I'm being silly.
Don't worry.
Uh,
The more
yeah,
you do
I'm
this, the more
truthful.
I'm just gonna add micro evils to the game. But yes, Delilah and you guys are able to fill Tristis in on the whole episode of Maury that just went down.
Saya's just gonna look at Delilah and just go, "Well, that sucks."
Here. Delilah Lox gets into your lap and starts making biscuits.
Aw.
Here, this will give you the fortitude to kill your father and absorb
I'm
his
gonna-
powers.
I'm gonna sneakily get out a very tiny crown and put it on his tail so that his tail can be a king.
Saya just looks
Yes,
at
please
Lox
speak.
and just says, "You never do that for me.
You never ask.
I shouldn't have to."
Hope is kind of looking listlessly at the porcelain. So,
Oh, we're all talking about crappy fathers and terrible parentage. Suppose I should tell you.
Oh, that. Slate.
Delilah, you're not the only one with this shitty parent. Vecna could be considered a father of sorts for me.
Delilah's just hand on shoulder. That's rough, buddy.
And Sale just kind of go at Delilah, just like, so, all that happened to you, that explains a lot.
I You know what's funny though is that in rejecting his offer, I still managed to earn a new fate. I'm not gonna stop until I physically and metaphorically shove that bastard into the fire.
Well,
You guys should also know something. The ritual that made me who I am, I can't tell you what it was for, but you should probably be aware that the end result of that ritual will come to fruition very soon.
will it harm us?
Most definitely.
I mean, I can tell you what it was for.
Just let me know ahead of time so I can go the other way.
It made you the person you are now and put you right where you needed to be. And even though I'm sorry for all the horrible things that happened to you, I'm glad that you're here.
Well, he was right about one thing. I couldn't lie. I chose this. Well, not what he did to me, but I chose to dance. I chose to push things into the fire. And whatever came after that, that was my choice too, I guess. He was the one who keeps trying to take that option from me.
Slate looks at you, Delilah. I heard dealings of your father. I mean, Crocs, sorry.
Please don't call him out.
I know of a few of his outposts. They still exist. Whether they're active or not, I don't know, but they might be worth looking into. To tamper with his plans. Believe it or not, I don't enjoy a large amount of criminal activity.
Everyone at this table is just gonna blink at you.
I may use the underground for my activities, but I have my own code. No smuggling, no slaving, no killing. And that man irks me greatly in his behavior.
But drugging and coercing on the table.
That was only to get your attention. There would
There's
have
good
been...
attention and bad attention there,
I
but
mean, he didn't list that on his rules.
And to be fair, if I had even plainly asked you to, you wouldn't have done it. You would have left. You don't stay in
I told
places
you-
too long.
I told you then, and I'll tell you again. If you had just asked, I would have been happy to help.
Yeah, we needed money. You could have just gave us been like, hey, money, and we would have been like, yeah, money.
I'd have done it for free. I don't care about money.
And to be fair, I didn't know if you would be allies or enemies. Yet, so.
Well, do you have your answer now?
I do, but I don't think you do.
Oh, I think I do.
If
I
it,
think Lord Helmet needs a nap.
it's fine. He's allowed to be mad. But
I'm not angry. I'm just decided.
uh-huh. But I will continue providing resources should things be amicable.
Well, even if you don't provide resources to the rest of them, I still have interest in
Our
what
business arrangement still
your
stands,
good.
but
I have people who would be very interested in what you provide.
if it makes you all feel better, or if it makes you able to trust me more, I can explain a few things, if you like. The
I
tension
know what
is needless. I apologized for drugging you and
you
capturing you.
literally did not. That's a lie.
Wait, what? No, I did.
No, you didn't.
I think he did. I'm pretty sure he did afterwards.
He literally
No.
did the next
or
morning.
when he did it.
Yeah, he
No.
apologized when he did it, and he apologized the next morning.
No, I remember asking him, "Are you gonna apologize for drugging us?" He was like, I didn't drug you. My subordinates drugged you. It wasn't me."
Don't worry, there's a bit here. No, I'm pretty sure I did. Did you not read the notes that I left at your bedsides that morning? You didn't read the notes I left at your bedside that morning, did you?
I don't sleep in beds.
Face palm.
I know what
Notes.
would make me trust you right now.
What?
Because I'm content to live and let live. As difficult as that may be to believe given recent events. If you take your business, your enterprise or whatever, and you take it the hell out of my home, Helmet home, I'll trust you. Implicitly. But that will not change until you do that one thing.
My business going through Helmet Home actually helps it. And I can explain that for you as well, if you would
Helmet
like.
home does not need men like you. Thank you. But no thank you.
Stubborn, I see. But if I pull out my operation here, there'll be things that collapse. Resources that this city does not have. Are you certain?
We're good at building things. We'll
Not
recover.
good at
eventually, I promise.
Not good at
Maybe-
enchanting things, though.
Maybe wait until a certain duo is gone out of the city.
No, let him pull out now. Be fine.
Delilah, you wouldn't compromise, and I admire you for that. This is personal for me too.
You know what? That's fair. I'm a step out of this situation.
Very well.
Whatever else is true, Slate, you are a dangerous, amoral sociopath with unchecked ambitions. Whatever benefits you may bring are far outweighed by the risks.
Very well, then. He takes out from a leather rolling case one of the many sending stones. Picks it up. It's late. Halt operations of barrier sustainment and Icor. Effective immediately. Yes. I am sure. I will let you know if this changes. It's the stone away.
Can I make an insight check on him?
Yeah. 5. From what he said, he's halted barrier sustainment operations here in Helmet Home. You don't know what that means just yet? Writing in my notes that you will soon find out.
I will extend a hand to him.
Just let me know when you want it back on.
Never. Not from you. Are you gonna shake my hand, or are you gonna be a little pissy? Whatchamacallit?
I don't shake hands with rude people.
Here I was about to make an exception, but
Oh, gods.
Now, I think your business requires you elsewhere, and that problem will probably rear its head up, so I will go ahead and do other things that I need to do.
No, don't fix it. Take your people out.
Oh no, I've halted the barrier sustainment.
Yeah, have them leave. You know, there are probably some places that could use that.
Sorry, barrier? Barrier? What?
Oh yes, the barrier over Helmet Home. My people help sustain it with ether crystals that Icor cannot get because it is an independent state. Independent states cannot get ether crystals from Sokrith.
we'll find another way, like we should have all along. Instead of having to deal with unsavory types.
Very well. We shall see.
Lord Emmett really said we fucking die in this bitch.
I gave this man many chances.
No, I
He
know
never
you
took
did.
any
I
of
know you
them.
did. It's just damn.
Saya's just looking around like calling Slate the amoral sociopath, and Saya's just like, okay, bro, I'm right here.
No, I love where this is going. I personally can't wait.
Oh yeah, I've had to take some notes. Things are gonna happen.
Take notes. This has been a long time coming.
Oh, diddly dear.
Also, can we please come up with a plan for attack when someone's gonna leap into fight? During a diplomatic discussion.
Um,
So I can run away.
I
Taking you guys to Betty Buys. Don't.
I would really like to catapult a very sharp, hard object into Croc's Donner's face. I think that's my plan. Catapult in the face.
Sure, as long as you let me know when it happens.
What was our code word again?
I
I'm gonna
don't
write it
know.
down.
Bananarama.
Bananarama. Okay. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
so
Our
write that
secret-
down.
Our secret group name is Chick Chocolate.
Yo,
No,
I know
that's-
Chick Chocolate.
Still not canon.
Chick Chocolate. Yeah, it is. We've said it so many times.
No.
Hey, Mom, do you know what our secret group name is?
Why would you
It's
have a
Chick-
secret group name?
It's Chick Chocolate. It's canon now.
That's not good. But yes, the night takes you all. Seiya, is there anything in particular you are doing? Slade is sleeping on the couch in this little space that has been granted to you both.
Saya wants to oh god, who do I call first? Do I know what my dad's status is right now?
You know he was injured. You don't know what else is going on.
Okay. Do I have a number to Zartaza?
No.
Darn. Okay, she would have been the best one to talk to. Can I talk to Briar?
Do you have sending?
Late does.
He's pretty tapped.
Of course he is. Oh wait, I do have sending, but it's not prepared. Crap.
Oof. That's rough, buddy.
Alright. Then I'll just that kind of changes what I wanted to do. I guess I will probably just uh yeah, no, Saya's probably just gonna uh go to bed because the what is it? The sword is all charged. Everything's fully charged and
Yeah, Slade is just
whatnot.
sitting there, holding up his cane a little bit into the air. Are they always this stubborn?
Oh, I'm even worse. Um, that's why. Can you give me a scroll for dimension door?
I can procure one. I still have assets around.
Very good, very good. So, all right, 500. Okay, yeah, that'll be enough for me to get away from any chaos. Um, and then perhaps honestly just go up and say, "I'm sorry for drugging you and being rude." You don't have to believe you're rude, just say it.
That's what a sociopath would do, and funnily enough, I'm not a sociopath as far as they think it.
Oh, I know.
When you grow up in nothing, when you're treated like a tool, it is better to become higher than those that would treat you.
No, I just find it quite entertaining. You know I'm not supposed to even be here, right?
I'm aware, based on what we learned.
No, no, I was not supposed to leave the hospital yet. They said I likely suffered from trauma and should seek counseling. I said I didn't need any.
Hmm.
So you'll just give a little grin.
Well, I can relate. I've experienced much, but I haven't really digested it. Those mines, you saw how bad they were.
So I saw the scars, saw the what has happened. I recognize that of Portrait.
Like I said, it is what it is. Why don't you just leave?
Yeah, why
These
don't you?
individuals are disorganized, chaotic. Your previous moral compass is now falling down a black dilemma. Hardly seem unified in combat or on the same page. Why do you fight for them when they will never fight for you?
No, they will fight for me.
Hmm. Hard
That's
to
the thing.
tell.
They will. And I know that. That's why I talk to them. I only talk to people who I can trust. You see the way I talk to Sid? Because he won't hurt me. Not yet, at least.
You're
I'll
messing
find a
with a
breaking point.
landmine.
And I need to get my heart back. And right now, Lord Helmet is honest when he says he will help you if you just ask. Tristis makes deals, but when he makes one, he commits to it fully. Hope I see some bearing of responsibility towards. Well, she was a ward of my mother's. And Delilah, well, sometimes I want to watch the world burn, and she's one to set it on fire. So I stick around because they will help me get what I need. After that, we'll see.
Yes, let's burn shit.
I do get a little frustrated. I do wish we were a bit more cohesive. I do wish we wouldn't just leap into combat trying to save those who are on the cusp of death, putting everyone else at risk, putting our own name at risk. Already one of our teams is being framed for murder and hunted across the land. What would it look like if one of us ran up and punched a dignitary in the face? From Draconia, no less. We may be doing the right thing, but we have to look and think of, will others see it that way as well? Not just our own perception of justice, but the perception of others. I know that all too well. If they think you're a murderer, you are.
I see. Nocturne is carefully crafted. Most of us are survivors from the mines. Yeah, I decided to fight back. We decided to fight back. Since then, they have followed me, looked to me for leadership. From there, we grew. I've never killed anyone. Except 2 people. My parents.
Damn.
Honestly, I think if you told that to Tristis, he'd find something to relate on.
They sold me off to an illegal operation underneath Duncia. They were mining ancient alloy material under the noses of the Socratian government. As that they couldn't exactly bring in workers officially. So they offered parents, people, money to sell off any individuals they wanted to get rid of. They kidnapped, they slaved, smuggled. My parents got rid of me because they didn't want me to inherit anything. They wanted my sister to.
You have a sister.
Sort of.
Is she someone well known?
No. The only thing known about her is she has a hospital room.
Oh. And how did a grandchild of... How did your parents... How does you being related to Tasha? How did one such as yourself end up in that position?
My mother is one of her daughters. sorcerer. When she met my father, he was against that magic. Lied within her. He knew of her parentage. Believed I was a hellspawn. That's why he also got rid of me. He was afraid of what power I could.
Hmm.
I was collared, put in a place where I could never learn magic. Being down in the mines. The material slowly started to warp my body from flesh to stone. Where I met Desmond, he was kidnapped from here. Icor, from Helmet Home. Because they didn't have defenses against invaders. Once, a slip-up, flukes. People would find their way in the guise of other people and take people in the night. Desmond protected me. I protected Desmond. And we revolted. I created a wand out of my own body and to harness the magics I'd been seeing in my... Fought back and killed every last one of them. Except for me, I couldn't. Went back to the surface. I trapped my parents in a basement. Let time magic ravage their forms. Till naught but dust remained. I made my sister watch.
You should tell that to Tristus. He would love that idea. He made me promise to kill his parents if he died.
But the only people I've hurt, that I've killed, have been bad people. My mother was complicit. She was the one to suggest getting... Father did it. My sister would visit mines. Fill me with false hopes of freedom. Only to join the guards in beating me. But I try to ensure that nothing that happened to us happens to other people. My organ... Nocturne is meant to take down corrupt things behind the scenes. To absorb the den is my goal. Stop the worst of the crime. Try to be more honest thieves. Every society needs its under society to work.
Well then, if you've taught yourself magic, you're clever enough to make that happen. And I wouldn't mind having access to the Under Society once it reaches fruition. You are... The fact that you are self-taught, it's obvious, but there is a elegance to it that no self-taught mage would have. Quite fascinating. Alright. Is there supposed to be silence? Are you talking,
Yeah,
Doctor?
I'm doing something right now.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Give me a second, jeez.
never! There was too long of a pause.
Shush.
What is the phrase? That silence was loud.
Yeah, silence is loud. Makes my ears ring.
Tristis, is there anything you do while you lay in your accommodations?
The only thing that I'll be doing is whenever after the completion of the long rest, I'll be using my Nightmare Guide feature, which just lets me re-prepare my spells as a warlock.
Okay. You're you're an inscriptor. What are you talking about? You ain't no
Well,
warlock.
I have warlock spells
I know.
that I can pop in and out. So I'm changing a couple of 3rd levels and 4th level.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Delilah, is there anything in particular you do at this time?
Oh, God. Um, I guess if I could, I wonder if I could get a message out to my sisters.
Yes.
Uh,
Also, Zach,
just
you
to
don't have nanite repair added to your actions that you can do. There is a quick update on nanite repair, Zach. It is 2d6 at your current. But go ahead. You can. Do you have sending, Delilah?
No, I was gonna write letters and send it to the last place that I knew where they were.
Oh boy. You know you could probably just talk to Mama.
That's fair. All right, let's.
You have a mark from her that you can just kind of tap.
Alright, let's talk to Mama.
Yes. I see. You've met with that unfortunate.
Just need to get a word of warning out to the girls. He is for sure after us now.
Don't worry. He cannot. Their father, your step, is in a binding vow with them should they touch it, which now includes you. They will reap the consequences.
Good to know.
You're like,
But
wait,
still,
stepfather. That's right. I had a stepfather.
wow, I'm just and another one. And another one.
You've
That's
never
how I feel about
met
guys
him?
today.
You've never met him, but his support was always sent to you and the twins.
I'm gonna open my calendar and go to Father's Day again, and I'm gonna hesitantly erase just one of the lines of the X
Yeah.
in case this ends bad and I have to put it down again.
But I see you've been in contact, stepfather.
I have?
Yes.
Who's my stepfather?
Oh. Well, he goes by many, but I
Please don't be
believe
curious.
you know him as Vanir,
Son of a bitch.
my beloved. He risks. It is because of him I'm able to hide so well. He has kept me safe, sister safe.
That's great.
But do not
Fuck
worry.
it. I'll go ahead and erase the other line in the X and Father's Day.
Have faith. I will pass a message and let them know you. After all, I should get in contact with them. They have not heard me in some time.
Yes, please do.
Be very careful. There's darkness in your path very soon.
Yeah.
The Impaler is coming.
Impaler?
And it fizzles out.
Oh, he's sending Dracula after us. That's not fair.
Clinton, is there anything in particular you would like to do on this long rest?
No, he curls up in the storeroom. He's used to roughing it, so he
You got the
finds a
hammock. You're
comfy
like,
corner.
hammock time.
Yep.
I do think
And
it's funny that you shoved Tristis in a bathroom and Clinton in a storeroom.
no, pretend it's a room. And Lord Helmet.
I would, before going to bed, he would go to the local police station or home guard outpost, and he would just let them know the situation with the barrier. Just
Huh? Barrier? What are you talking about? And they kind of, shit, how does he know?
yeah, it's
Nothing to worry
down.
about, Lord.
No,
uh,
plenty to worry about, and more so than lately. Just keep a watch tonight. Don't be caught sleeping.
of course, nothing to worry about. Shit, how did he find out? Fuck. We gotta do something. We're gonna cover up. What do we
Spread
not
the
do?
word.
Yeah,
I don't want anyone
you've
caught
got it.
unawares. Do
So
I believe them, or are they gonna cover their asses?
They seem more concerned that you somehow know that the barrier is down.
Okay. As long as they're aware, he can sleep kind of okay.
All right. But the night comes to a crawl. You all gain the benefits of a long rest. And on each of your doors, the unit known as the Whirlwinds, you have been summoned by the council, for work. From our knowledge, and like you see, it's just a helm guard attendant. From our knowledge, you are actually here on business for the Collective Adventurers Guild, and this actually ties into that very request. Please come with us, and we will get you all sorted out. They're going to give you further information and resources as needed.
All right.
Was this gonna be the basement rats or something different? I forget.
There's a few things. But you are dragged through once again into the very hot space of the meeting hall, where you see that the council is all gathered.
They must smell so bad.
They don't. It's fine. Greetings once more, Whirlwinds. You see Dristan just look down at all of you. From what Wong and Ishihara tell me, you are here on business from the Collective Adventurers Guild as well. We will provide some assistance in this matter. First and foremost, the creature that has been sighted in the plain, in the wilds. I'm sure you remember that, Simon. How did they bring?
They will just nod. Not talking. Just nod.
Let's
What
just did all the
creature?
paperwork.
Yep. One of the quests you got, there was a creature that's blipping in and out of existence in the wilds of Icor, and is causing quite a bit of havoc. One of the jobs you took was to hunt it and defeat it.
Yeah.
To be fair, we've been busy. Can we rain check?
Unfortunately not. This will require your immediate attention. Come tomorrow, you will leave Helmet Home on a small 5-day venture to make it to this outpost, where they will be able to help you in tracking and hopefully permanently killing the beast.
To be fair, we did kind of sign up for this.
Can we fly the ship? Would that be faster?
Unfortunately, there is nowhere for your ship to dock, and so you must go on foot.
Yeah, you got Featherfall.
Saya will look at his spell book, at Featherfall not being prepared, and give a thumbs up.
I mean, at most we can make a 5-day trip back.
I mean, that can be arranged, but we are limited on what resources we can give you for fast means of transportation unless you have those means yourself.
I mean, we don't have to. I've just always kind of wanted to jump off of the boat in the middle of the sky.
I would not
Delilah's
recommend
gonna
that.
be like, same, absolutely same.
But anyways, Wong pipes up. This will be good. You'll be making point. Unfortunately, the individual that was going to cusp this, Archmage Thrawn Ilvara Kaiwin, Ilvara the Calamity Fell, has gone off-world for reasons we do not understand, but has put a representative in their place to give the reward as well as manage the job.
Saya will just sign who's the new representative.
You've already met them. Well, one of them. Technically have two, but the other representative is a member of the Lord's Council and the Master of the Wilds, Talon Thel.
Saya will look relieved at hearing that name.
The other is the Huntress Navara, who is on a scouting mission regarding this creature. Of which I think will be a perfect opportunity for the betrothed to interact. Smiles a little bit.
Joke's gonna be on Dristan when they end up a happy couple. And beat him up.
But I am to be told that you have succeeded in your rite of passage. You will have the day to craft your helmet and armor and whatever else you may need. The forge is open to your allies should they have the requisite coin or materials to craft as well. Take care of any business you have today and most of tomorrow, after which you will be sent off.
Quick question. Dristan himself doesn't have a helmet, right?
No, he is not of the helmet. He's of the steward.
Well, anyone can have a helmet.
Oh no, he does not.
When he said you can craft your helmet, can I insight like what his attitude is as he's talking
Sure.
about that? All right.
17. He seems not to really care. He seems to be more intent when he says equipment, because he's wondering if you got the weapon. Does not know that. Master Quen has also said that they would like to give you something regarding any smithing. So please defer to our new seat, Master Quen, when it comes to... Quen will nod. Looking forward to working with all of you. I also have an assignment for you once you return. There is rumor of weird fucking rats going throughout the system of underground tunnels, and a weird banging sound that's reportedly being heard through the pipes. Probably just bad plumbing. But hey, you can help me check that out. It's regarding my own lab that I've recently cleared out for myself. I would like you to help me in clearing out my lab even more. We can discuss payment and the like over a nice lunch if you'll allow me to treat you guys.
I like lunch. What about y'all?
I can eat.
Never say no to a free meal.
Say a
As long as it's
shrugs.
not the rats.
No, this would
Are
be discussing the job about the rats.
Okay.
You ever tried rat before though, Delilah?
Yes, not a fan.
Okay, well,
It's a lot of work for a little bit of meat and way too much bone.
gotta prepare it right though. It's a delicacy.
I
But
mean, it's a delicacy because
anyhow,
it's not much.
you hear the tapping of the cane. The meeting is adjourned.
They was just like, where do you all live? No, that's a
So
And then you
delicacy.
hear
quail.
a smoky
We
poof
should eat
sound.
Quail. Lord, I'm gonna
Hey.
get you some quail.
What's up?
Ooh.
As he vortex warps himself right near you guys.
Ugh. Sorry,
Uh,
jump scare.
I'm Quen. Current seat here. Of specifically.
Nice
Checks
to
his
meet
own
you,
name
Gwen.
tag.
Yeah, he looks. I'm the seat of artifice now.
Artifice. Hey,
What?
do you want to look at my arm?
No, it looks kind of third rate. Do you want to upgrade it into something better?
Kinda.
We'll talk about that. Meet me down in the market district whenever you're
What?
ready.
Oh, I've got so much money.
I know you
Hell yeah.
guys have a lot of nonsense you're dealing with. Especially, I know you want to see your friend Duke. He's fine. I gave him a good old noggin upgrade, so he's gonna be a-okay there, bud.
First
Oh.
name Duke, last name Nukem.
I don't think he's nonsense.
It's not a literal term. It's a figure of speech.
Okay.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He's been helping me clear my lab for the most part, except for when your family got blown up in their house and part of his head went off. I fixed him though.
Can you believe we just let that guy in here yesterday?
Oh yeah, no, it's weird, but whatever.
Yeah.
You're like, wait, he can see past the illusion? And he just walks up.
Saya will just look at Lord Helmet and just say, yeah,
Later.
no,
I just-
no one else can tell that it's him.
Wait. So everyone just saw me attack a random dude?
A random
Yes.
Dragonborn
Yes, a
Oh.
random
From Dra-
Dragonborn ambassador
from
from
the-
Draconia.
from the dying
Yeah.
land of Draconia.
the
Oh,
Draconia,
man.
the place where they are. Oh, yeah.
Fighting
we
an
could have been
eternal
criminals.
dragon war.
I tried to say something before you left, but you were already going for the punch.
Look, don't worry about it. When I write the tale of us in history, history is written by the winners, so we'll ease that over.
Slate will look at you all.
Oh, very.
By the
noble
way-
justices.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm a negotiator by trade, and that clearly sounded like a plan to keep you away for some time. I can, if you need it, teleport us there and back. You seem to be needed here, not walking 5 days through the Beastlands.
could you teleport us, like, in the air so we can still do our skydiving thing?
No, I don't think all of you have what would be required for that. On the way back, I can do it for you, but no guarantees on your survival.
Well, I'd appreciate the help anyways. Thank you.
Uh-huh. No problem. Ugh. I gotta go take care of a few things, buy a few things before we go. I'll be in the market district. Oh,
Need any money? I can lend you some money.
I am literally
No, yeah.
rich.
He has a lot of money.
He's a mayor
Really?
and the leader of a criminal organization.
What's the
Look.
difference? Da 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 da.
But
But I believe you would like to go see Duke.
Yeah, I would.
On our way to Nukem.
oh, Duke Nukem, I got it.
Zach!
I was like,
You know
why are
what's
we
even
nuking them?
better? You know what's even better? That's the second time I've made this joke.
Yeah, no, well, I'm pretty sure Zach was trying to process the first time.
I smiled both times.
Yeah, Seiya does not have Featherfall prepared. I don't know if Tristis does. I feel like Tristis or Flint and May. They
By
might-
the way,
I do not. That was the very first thing I checked when I was prepping my spells for the day. Warlocks do not get access to Featherfall.
Ooh,
by the
got
way,
it.
Lox is like strolling through. He's got his crown on his tail and crown on his head.
I'm gonna. No, I
He
took the
likes
crown
me.
off his head. He doesn't.
He
have
got a
crown
new
on his
one
head.
this morning from
I'm gonna
Delilah.
take them both off.
No!
No, the crown's not on his head. I put it on his tail. His tail is the king, not him.
I'm gonna take it off his tail. He can't have
Aw.
nice things yet.
Why are you doing this to me?
Like the moment Sayo walks away, I was gonna lean out. Worry, I made 12 of them.
Oh yes.
Seiya's
this-
gonna just hold Locks up and just go. Because you need to learn your place.
Kinda
I'm gonna lean over to Say and say, "How immoral of you."
Sale
He's gonna
just
try and
look
slash you in the
over-
face.
Sale will just look over and misses.
I think the only one in this party who's ready is Clinton.
Yeah, Sale will just look
He's
over
nuts.
at Tristis and just go. Are you just now noticing?
But you arrive.
Oh my gosh, he almost got me. Yeah, Sale will just look at Locks and go. You want me to kill people? You want me to show power? Well, I'm showing power over you. Do you like it?
Butterflies.
You arrive at the apothecary Ishihara Healing Works. And you come in, and Tristis, you bump into someone. Ah! Ooh! Watch it!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry about that.
It's alright. What are you here
Your
for?
token. Your token was invisible.
I would
Requisitions.
I would like to observe that interaction and make sure this person didn't just pickpocket Tristis.
Sure.
Hot
What,
tiefling
perception?
man.
No, doesn't seem like he was pickpocketed. You see a Yonti, woman, wearing, like a sleeveless leather vest, like a sleeveless vest. A leather vest, like, with a nice, like, material to it. Fair skin, just, and hair tied and, like, braided into locks, and, just looks at you, has a few piercings. That's alright, sorry, I wasn't looking either, but be careful, there's a lot of volatile potions in here. And then you see another individual. Which guy? You see a green-skinned tiefling. No irises or pupils. Fair beard on his face, long, verdant green hair, wearing a billowy white shirt with a nice brown vest over it and some poofy pants. And then you see the proprietor, whose helmet you would recognize. Mira Raganaut Ishihara, a member of the Raganaut tribe of Icor, whose his family history includes one of their own was able to help defeat Vecna back some few
Saya
centuries
stays
ago.
away from her.
But she is a tall individual, like around close to 6 feet, like 6 feet going into 7. A long blue tail with fur on it, and these long horns that go back, skin as pale as snow, and blue tattoos all across her skin. She goes, "Oh, hello, welcome, Lord. I heard you returned. Whoa, you filled out.
Bruh,
And
can
you,
you send me this art?
yeah. I mean, Zach owns it, so he can send it to you. It's one of the
Zach
shared
and-
adopts.
I'm gonna, no joke, I'm stealing these horns.
Fair.
Not exactly this, but that's literally what I've been trying to do for Lucas horns.
Fair. Well, you did indeed get red. It looks good
Yeah.
on you.
You think so?
Yeah.
I was a little insecure about it, but
That
thank you.
sounded like a question at the end. I wanna insert
I
that.
assume you're here to see Duke.
Yes. How is he doing?
Oh, he's doing good. I mean, it's, all things considered, especially with the surgery.
What? That Master
Thank
Quinn
you.
mentioned something about that. What happened?
Well,
I
he
mean-
was hanging out with your family when the house was blown up. He tried to fight
Probably.
against the cloaked figure, and the cloaked figure just literally almost cut his head in half. But luckily only got the top of his head and a bit of his brain. I was able to heal the brain part,
Okay.
not the head part. But Quinn came in and gave him what I guess is called a metal plate. So he doesn't have a top part of his head anymore. It's now just a metal thing.
Oh, he's got a
That's-
chrome dome. Cool.
That's
Yeah.
kind of badass.
Yeah, he's feeling a little awkward about it. He hasn't taken off his helmet.
Oh, I'm not. Oh, you leave that to me.
He's in the back. I'll bring. By the way, if you're here to purchase any potions or otherwise, we have T-Rex transformation potions, and otherwise, thank you.
Sorry, what? Huh? I want to be a T-Rex.
Yeah, we sell potions of polymorph to turn into T-Rexes and displacer beasts and stuff like that.
Don't I have a thing that lets me summon a dinosaur?
You
I feel
do.
like I do.
You have a Triceratops token.
Yeah. Oh, I need it. Oh, I need. I'm gonna be a dinosaur with my dinosaur.
And you walk in, and you guys are welcome to join as well. But you walk in, and Mira's like, "Duke, are you awake?" "Yes, I'm awake. Why are you bothering me in my time of recovery?"
Oh no. Why does he sound like Zap Brannigan?
I'm
Duke,
out.
You son- you son of a bitch.
"Is that my man, Lord Helmet? Holy shit. Give me 1 second. Ow!
Excuse
Ow,
me, it's
ow,
made of
ow, ow,
velour.
ow."
I grab Hope on the way out. No, we don't need to see this.
"You son of a bitch." You all see... just shaking your hand. Is he a dwarf? I can't remember.
He's a human man.
Oh, he is a human? Okay. One of
It's
the
okay if
short...
he's short, though.
he's on the short side, for sure. A shorter human. Wearing... right now he's wearing, like, just pajama pants.
That's
And
a
he's
big-ass
shirtless?
cauldron.
He's shirtless and he's covered in scars. He has a bunch of very bad tattoos. One of them says "ma'am," which was a typo. It was supposed to say "mom." And then he has tattoos that looked really cool, but they literally say they're like over his stomach area, and they are actually organs in Infernal where they're located.
An assassin's dream.
It's good to
do
see
the-
you again, my friend. My head.
I do the
I have a little bit of a
strong guy
headache.
handshake.
Oh, shit!
sorry.
Hold on.
Wait, or
Hold on, I can do this. Give me 1 second. It's been a while.
yeah.
Just gotta finagle.
Oh my god. Are
Gonna
you
make
the
us-
kip? Are you the kip in the relationship?
Oh,
Come on there. Give me your best shot, sport.
alright. Is that a strength save or just a check?
Strength check, because you're the one that initiated it, so he had to make the strength save.
Oh.
Whoa, still single, I see.
You know me well. After a long day's work is a long day's rest. But
That was so quick. How did you come up with that so quick?
I've been thinking about this for a long time.
Holy fuck,
but as you can see, I am dome impaired. I'm not feeling it. And he's still got the helmet on. This guy's arm, and he just lets go of you and arms crossed. But I've heard of your return home and your successful rite of passage. Wish I could have been there. But alas,
Oh, dude, same. I was a dinosaur, man.
you turned into a dinosaur? No way.
Yeah, not for long though.
Ah, that'll happen. Good old Fell Forge will break a transformation like no other. But
It's freaking good to see you, man.
It's very good to see you too.
Dude, I gotta introduce you to my friends. They're all gonna be so excited to see you.
Yes, that will have to do.
Oh yeah, you're still recovering. I'm sorry. I got too excited there.
No, it's
Also,
okay. Let me just put on a shirt. I don't want to intimidate them with my superior body.
Absolutely, man.
And he picks up a towel. This is a shirt, right? I forgot to mention he's a little... App's head. He's not all there right now. I'm everywhere I need to be. It is my holy purpose as a paladin to do what I need to do. This is a bookshelf. If you
Look,
don't mind,
you're-
friend... Yes, thank you.
Look,
Walks
Mira,
out.
the brain's a muscle, just like my bicep. All right, you just gotta work it, and then it'll get better.
Hello, everybody. I'm Duke Hardhat. It's a
Duke does
pleasure
have
to
pots
meet
and
you all.
pans. Duke, that's breakfast you're talking to.
Okay. Oh,
Oh dear, he got flat.
Did you just squish? What?
don't worry about it.
Do you need some help walking there, bud? I'll
He
help you
opens the
walk.
door and he watches. He kind of tumbles out. Hello, everybody. I'm Duke Hardhat. It's a pleasure to. And he falls to the ground.
I
And
wanna
that's where we're
pet
gonna
you.
end the session.
So it was just like, oh yeah, this seems like this adds up.
I,
I'm
I, I
just
lean
holding him.
over. I lean over to Saya. Did Helmet just axe a guy?
I'm holding him like that Ivan the
Twice
Terrible painting.
Twice in 2 days.
Yes, that's where we will end the session. Next session is going to be a preparation session, so getting potions, items. Lord Helmet, you're going to be able to go to the forge and make your armor and your helmet. And yeah, and then you'll be on your way to go fight a Blippin beast.
Yay.
Much to think about. And yes, I've been working on Duke's voice for a while.
To clarify, every time you say blip, you mean teleporting beast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Duke is
Yeah.
perfect, by the way.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Excellent.
As soon as he started doing the voice, I was like, oh no.
Oh yeah. But yeah,
Okay, sorry, I'll wait till afterwards.
But yeah, we'll pick up there next time. Thank you so much for watching. As usual, check out our Patreon, check out everything else we've got going on. We're going to go ahead and ooh. We're gonna go ahead and raid Patsine, who is a fellow Eldritch Blorbo. Please check them out. They're super cool. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go in there. And thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye bye bye.